much, Your Excellency. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Sokoto, the seat of the Caliphate, where NTA will bring to you live telecast on the official inauguration of the Economic Advisory Council to be performed by the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, His Excellency Dr. Ahmad Aliyu Sokoto FCNA. The event is holding at the Council Chambers, Government House, Sokoto. Hello, good morning. The inauguration of the Economic Council may not be unconnected to the desire and the political will of Governor Ahmad Aliyu Sokoto FCNA to diversify multiple ways toward addressing the socio-economic challenges to move the Sokoto State forward. The Economic Council will therefore, among other things, be expected to advise Sokoto State government on not only how to revive moribund industries that are numerous in nature in Sokoto State, but also to come up with practical strategies on how such revival concept of the dormant companies can be actualized for the overall interest of the people of Sokoto State and beyond. The Economic Council is the first of its kind in the history of Sokoto State.
Honorable Sudangi Achida to kindly lead us in the opening prayers.
صلوا على النبي الكريم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم.
Executive Secretary.
اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم إني أعوذ بك من أنت الله لا إله إلا أنت الأحد الصمد الذي لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين. يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم لا توصل سنة كما سلكوكم كما دوغا كتمكين من كما قلنا أحمد عليم. الله كسيا على خير gwamnatinsa. Allah ka taimake shi ka taimaki gwamnatinsa. Allah bakin ga da suka zo lafiya Allah ka mai da su gidajen su lafiya. Allah ka sanya wannan taron da za a yi albarka. Allah ka sa shi lafiya kare shi lafiya. Allahumma ahsin aqibatana fi umur kullaha wa ajirna min khizyi al-'adhab al-akhirah. Allahumma 'izz al-islam wal muslimin wa ajil ash-shirk wal mushrikeen wa dami a'da'ihim. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
That was the opening prayer for all important and historic event holding at Sokoto State Council Chambers, Government House, Sokoto, the Grand Kadi of Sokoto State.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Ahmad Ali Sokoto, PhD, FCNA, Your Excellency, the former Governor of Old Sokoto State, Madam Abdul Karim MNI, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Engineer Idris Muhammad Gobir, Speaker, Sokoto State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Tukur Balabo Inga, the Deputy Speaker, Kabiru Ibrahim Kwari, former Deputy Governor of Sokoto State, Alhaji Yusuf Abdullahi Tijo, representative of the Chief Judge, Justice Kabiru Ahmad, the Honorable Grand Kadi,
His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmad Aliyu Sokoto FCNA, will now be invited to officially present his inaugural speech on this all-important and historic event, the official inauguration of the Sokoto State Economic Advisory Council holding at Council Chambers, Sokoto Government House.
The Executive Secretary, MDPRA, Alhaji Farouk Meshanu, representative of His Eminence, who is the Galadima Gani Sokoto, Alhaji Ali Atahiru, the Sokoto State APC Chairman, Honorable Isa Sadiq Achida, Ambassador Sahabi Isa Gada MNI, a member representing Tureta Dengeshuni and Bodinga at the Federal House of Representatives, Honorable Nasir Shehu, members of the Sokoto State Executive Council here with us, special advisors, senior special assistants, other distinguished personalities, a very good afternoon to you all. Morning rather. Your Excellency, this event that is about to unfold here is being transmitted live on the network service of the NTA and of course some other radio stations in the state. Your Excellency, before we dive deep into what we are about to witness here, permit me to most respectfully give a rundown of the composition of the Sokoto State. Permit me, Your Excellency, to give a rundown of the composition of members of this State Economic Advisory Council. First and foremost, we have Alhaji Bello Machudo, FCIB, Wakile Sokoto, who is the chairman. So may you stand up for recognition. Thank you. We also have Alhaji Umar Ajia, FCIA, who is the alternate chair. Thank you very much, sir. We also have distinguished Senator Dr. Ibrahim Abdullahi Gobir, FCIE member. Is the senator with us? Okay. We also have Alhaji Abdulkadir J. Bello, FCIB, as member. We also have Abdullahi Aminu Tafida, who is also a member. We have Senator Ibrahim Nambab also as member. Professor Lawal Suleiman Bilbis is also a member of this council. We also have Professor Nasir Yauri, also a member. We have Professor Muhammad Musa Kilfi, also a member of this council. Equally, it's okay. Alhaji Abraham Musa Bashir is also a member of this council. We have Olasheni Odoole MBA FCS, also a member. Then Alhaji Farouku Ahmed Meshanu is also a member. Then we also have the Honorable Commissioner of Finance as member, Sokoto State Commissioner of Finance member. Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning is also a member. We also have Commissioner of Innovation and Digital Economy, who is equally a member of this council. Then Commissioner of Justice and Attorney General is also a member. We also have Chairman, Board of Internal Revenue, who is also a member. And lastly, we have Honorable Bashir Achida, who is the Special Advisor on Economic Matters, as member and also Secretary of this Council. Your Excellency, this is the rundown of this Council. Sorry, I skipped the Accountant General as also a member of this Council. I beg your pardon for that mistake. Your Excellency, these are the highly distinguished, eminent Nigerians drawn from the academia, from other disciplines who you have decided to bring together in order to help you to give Sokoto the kind of economy it deserves so that your 9-point smart agenda could easily be achieved. Your Excellencies, permit me, other distinguished personalities, I now have the singular honor and privilege to most respectfully invite His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Ahmed Ali Sokoto, PhD, FCN, to deliver his address and inaugurate this council. Your Excellency, sir.
Bismillah. Your Excellency, His Excellency Idris Muhammad Gobir, Your Excellency, our leader, the former governor of all Sokoto State, Umali Haya Abdul Karim Emanai, the former deputy governor of Sokoto State, Abdullahi Dattijo, Mr. Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and members of the Sokoto State Assembly, Honorable Member representing Federal Constituency, Bodinga, Dangishuni, and Traitor. His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, ably represented here by Galadimangari Aliyu Atahiru, the Chief Judge and the Grand Kadi, the Chairman of our Great Party, the Chairman of Sokoto State Economy Advisory Council, and all his members seated here, members of the Sokoto State Executive Council, SSG, Chief of Staff, Government House, Sokoto, Special Advisors and Senior Special Assistants. Our elders, I have seen Ambassador Sahibi Isa Gada, Ambassador Abakar Shehu Wurnu, Senator Salihu Bakwai, Malam Bashir Giran Kana, and a lot of others. Head of Security Operators in the state, Head of Federal and State Parastatals, youth, members of the press, peace be upon you all. Let me begin by thanking Almighty Allah for giving us the opportunity to witness this historic day in which we converge here to undertake an important function geared toward enhancing economic growth and development of our dear state. Distinguished audience, I want to use this opportunity to welcome you all to Sokoto State, the seat of the Caliphate, for this formal inauguration of Sokoto State Economic Advisory Council. Our decision to establish the State Economic Advisory Council is to put in place a key strategic initiative aimed at enhancing and revitalizing the state economy through the innovative recommendations and approaches that the Council will offer to the government. The Council has a specific mandate to advise the government on economic policies and initiatives. I task you to make useful advice to government to enhance the quality of lives and citizens who are for fine investment augmented revenue streams, job creation, strategy alliances, community involvement, and the attraction of significant federal government and private sector projects to the states. Ladies and gentlemen, this Economic Advisory Council, which is about to be inaugurated, draws members from different strata of the society that include academia, industrialists, economists, and hosts of others. It is essential at this point to task the council members on the need to conduct a thorough assessment and analysis of positions of the state economy in order to provide valuable guidance to the government for implementations. Let me recall from our inaugural address on 29th May 2023, where this administration announced its 9-point innovative SMART agenda, which compromises security, promoting Islamic affairs, economic development, education, water supply, youth and women empowerment, agricultural development, healthcare delivery, as well as local government autonomy. I will also stress our aspiration for a rejuvenated Sokoto state with widespread acceptance of all its citizens. Distinguished audience, this administration faces a lot of economic challenges inherited from the immediate past administration, which include debt servicing, untapped soil and mineral resources, poor tax collection, and lack of economic data index of the state. I therefore implore you to use your vast experience in your different areas of discipline to provide solution to challenges hindering the economic development of our dear state. In conclusion, I want to remind this important gathering that the state government has so far committed significant financial resources towards enhancing infrastructure, revitalizing urban and rural areas, improving education and healthcare system, social welfare reforms, and ensuring the safety and security of lives and the property of people of the state. Finally, I want to appeal to all and sundry in the state to support this Economic Advisory Council in order to influence the state economic activities, that is for growth and development of our dear state. To this end, I would like to express my profound gratitude to the Chairman Elders Committee, Alhaji Aminu Tambari Tafida, for his foresight in conceptualizing and actualization of this State Economic Advisory Council. With these brief remarks, I have the honor to inaugurate the Sokoto State Economic Advisory Council for state and for our future, for the good of our dear state and the country in general. Thank you. I so inaugurate. Thank you, sir. Thank you. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وصلى الله على نبي الكريم. Mai girma mataimakin gwamnan jihar Sokoto, dattijo kuma shugabanmu, gwamnan da ya gabata na tsohuwar jihar Sokoto Malam Yahya Abdulkarim Emanaye, mai girma mataimakin gwamnan jihar Sokoto da ya gabata His Excellency Chisu Abdullahi Dattijo, wakilin mai alfarma sarkin musulmi Galadiman gari mai girma kakakin majalisar dokoki na jihar Sokoto da mataimakinsa da 'yan majalisa, mai girma dan majalisa mai wakiltar kanin hukumar mulkin bodinga dange shine da tureta a majalisa tarayya Abuja, shugaban jam'iyyar APC na jihar Sokoto mai girma Grant Kadi, Chief Judge, mai girma shugaban wannan kwamiti wanda zai ba gwamnati shawara akan farfaɗo a tattalin arzikin ƙasa, Alhaji Bello wakilin Sokoto da sauran membobin shi, kwamishinoni, sakataren gwamnati, shugaban ma'aikata a fadar gwamnati, masu ba gwamnati shawara da masu taimaka na musamman, dattijawanmu da ke nan. Ina iya hangen Alhaji Sabi Isa Gada, ambasada da ambasada Abubakar Shehu Wurnu da sanata Salihu Bakwai da Malam Bashir Gidan Kanawa, 'yan jarida, sauran jama'a baki daya, amincin Allah shi tabbata a gare mu. Kamar yadda muka gani yau, wata rana ce ta farin ciki, wata rana ce wadda wani sabon alheri na ci gaba a wannan jiha tamu mai albarka. Kamar yadda muka gani, mun kaddamar da wani kwamiti wanda adda alhakin taimakawa tare da ba da shawarar da za a farfado da tattalin arziki na wannan jiha tamu mai albarka. Sanin kowa ne lokacin da muka karbi jagorancin wannan jiha ta mai albarka, mun isko abubuwa sun taɓarɓare, ba wani jadawali wanda ake amfani da shi domin sanin makamar tattalin arziki na wannan jiha tamu. A bisa ga wannan ne muka ga ya dace mu aika goron gayyata ga 'yan uwanmu musamman 'yan jihar Sokoto da wasu waɗanda ke ba da goyon baya musamman na tafiyar da wannan gwamnatin jihar Sokoto domin su taru wuri ɗaya, su dibi yanayin da wannan jiha take ciki, sannan su ba mu shawara ta yadda za mu tahowa a farfaɗo tattalin arziki na wannan jiha. Wannan kuma yana da zuma ganin cewa jihar Sokoto ta fito ta fafata da sauran jihohin da ke wannan tarayya tamu ta Najeriya. Ina son in yi amfani da wannan dama in yi kira ga al'ummar jihar Sokoto, musamman ma'aikatan gwamnati da masu ruwa da tsaki, da su ba wannan babban kwamiti goyon baya da haɗin kai da addu'o'i domin a cimma biyan bukata. Ba ko shakka inda an ka fito jihar Sokoto mun santa da kamfanoni da dama. Akwai kamfanin da muka san cewa yana sarrafa kwata, watan leda, ya sarrafa ta ya juya ta kan wani abu mai amfani a wannan jiha. Sanin kowa ne akwai kamfani wanda ke kera kujeri a wannan jiha tamu, amma duk waɗannan kamfuna a halin yanzu ba wani abu da ke gudana a cikinsu. Ina da amanna da cewa da yadda Ubangiji, tare da shawarar waɗannan bayan Allah da muka ɗauko daga kowane irin fanni wanda ya shahi tattalin arziki da kuma sanin makaman aiki, insha Allahu za su fitar da wannan jiha da wannan hali da take ciki. A madadin gwamnatin jihar Sokoto, al'ummar jihar Sokoto baki daya, ina ƙara miƙa godiyata ga ɗimbin waɗannan al'umma, musamman shugaban wannan kwamiti da membobin shi. Kafin in kammala jawabina, ya zama wajibi a gare ni in yi godiya ta musamman ga shugaban kwamitin dattija Alhaji Amir Tambara Tafida, wanda yake shi a mutum na farko da ya farfado da wannan ba da shawara, kuma Allah ya sa ta inganta. Ina godiya kwarai da gaske, Allah ya saka muku da alheri. A gefen gwamnati da al'ummar jihar Sokoto ina ba ku tabbacin cewa za mu ba ku dukkanin haɗin kai da goyon bayan da ya kamata domin kwalliya ta biya kuɗin sabulu. Da wannan jawabi da ni da sunan Allah mai jin ƙai mai rahama, ina mai ƙaddamar da wannan kwamiti na farfaɗo a tattalin arzikin jihar Sokoto. Na gode.
We just listened to the address by His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Sokoto, the Inauguration of the Sokoto State Economic Advisory Council. Your Excellency, permit me to now invite the Chairman of the just inaugurated Sokoto State Economic Advisory Council, Alhaji Bello Machigo, FCIB, Ukine Sokoto, to deliver a vote of thanks. Sir.
Should I start? No, sir. Sit down, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Okay. It's on. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وصلى الله على نبي الكريم. Your Excellency, our amiable Governor of Sokoto State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Sokoto State, our former Governor, and also former Deputy Governor, the representative of His Eminence the Sultan of Sokoto, the Chairman of the APC here present today, distinguished members of the Sokoto Executive Council, distinguished members of this committee that has just been inaugurated by His Excellency, that is Sokoto Advisory Council. Should I say, overall, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. On behalf of this committee that His Excellency has just inaugurated, I would like to say that as a group, we feel very privileged. We feel very honored for the opportunity given to us by His Excellency to contribute to the development of Sokoto State through provision of our own ideas, of our own advices. Certainly over the course of the next few months, we shall be working together collectively as a group to define what are the key strategic initiatives that Sokoto State as a state needs to implement in order for the state to take its rightful place in the Committee of States in the Federation of this country, Nigeria. Sincerely, for us to be able to put together those strategic initiatives, it is necessary for us, like His Excellency has hinted in his remarks, that we need to undertake detailed evaluation of the current situation, current economic situation of the state, and to identify how we arrive to the present destination that we are at, a destination that His Excellency is determined, and we as a committee are determined to guide His Excellency, to reverse that direction. So in terms of the initiatives we will be implementing, first of all, we would evaluate the strengths of the state. we will undertake detailed evaluation of the strengths of the state, what are the areas of competencies that we have as a state, and secondly, that we will also evaluate what other states of the Federation are actually undertaking or that have undertaken successfully. Like they say, there is no reinventing the wheel. The only thing is you identify those opportunities and apply them to our own circumstances here in Sokoto. So we shall identify, we shall advise on very key strategic initiatives that will reverse the fortune of Sokoto State and put Sokoto on a solid path to economic prosperity. We are very happy that from the composition of the committee, you can see that this committee is drawn from members, first in the financial services industry, and of course in the most important sector of Nigeria, that is the oil industry. We have the Chief Financial Officer of NNPC here and the Managing Director of Nigerian Midstream Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA. And we also have from within our committee members of the academia who will also bring conceptual perspective to the work that we are conducting. Again, as we are a federation, we have felt it necessary to also bring from among us people from other states who can share their experiences in other jurisdictions so that we can also borrow a leaf where we think that will be ideal for our own situation. And not to belittle the composition of the committee, let me say that we also have very successful industrialists from within this committee who will also bring their perspective in terms of what they have been able to achieve and how we can apply it, to the present situation in Sokoto State. And we thank also our distinguished senators who are also part of this committee. And together we shall be working as a body that will evaluate very thoroughly, like His Excellency has hinted, so that we have clarity in terms of where we are today in Sokoto State and how did we get here. Now this will provide the foundation for us in putting together those important initiatives that we need to put together to change the direction of this state. Secondly, we will also be advising His Excellency and his government what are those important sectors that we'll call sectors of focus. Of course, he had mentioned in his earlier address, that during inauguration they have identified a number of sectors that they need to pay attention to. So we will interrogate and advise what are those areas that we need to give the most priority to so that we can be able to assist this government achieve its aspirations of taking Sokoto State to a higher level. Ladies and gentlemen, without taking too much of your time, I would like to say that we shall also be advising on innovative solutions, innovative financial solutions that will help Sokoto State also broaden and widen its sources of financing for the projects. Of course, we all know the traditional sources, FAC, we know IGR, and considering that the projects that are on the plate of His Excellency, certainly there will be need for broader, more innovative areas that can help us look for more financing that will actually align with the needs of Sokoto State. So for me, let me just say on this note, we would like to thank His Excellency, our amiable Governor, for his visionary leadership. It takes a man of great vision
to be able to recognize that you need to bring the best of your people from among the public sector and the private sector so that together they can harmonize, common positions that will be to the benefit of our great state. We would like to assure His Excellency and the government of Sokoto State that we shall do all that is possible to advise his government on what we believe is the way forward. Our overall objective is to put Sokoto State back on the status that it has always enjoyed, the status of preeminence in this nation, Nigeria. So in closing, and on behalf of all the members of the committee, we would just like to assure His Excellency, our Governor, and all of you here today that we shall not disappoint you. That we shall work assiduously to deliver a result that will not only be relevant for the immediate, but that it will be relevant for intermediate and also for the long term. Your Excellency and all the distinguished guests gathered here today, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
That was vote of thanks by the chairman of the Advisory Council in Sokoto State, being inaugurated by the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto FCNE, Alhaji Bello Machido, who is the Wakil in Sokoto. And the council also had the Umar Ajia Isa as the alternative chairman, while the special advisor on economic matters to the governor, Bashir Achida, the secretary of the Advisory Council in Sokoto State. The council has 19 members.
Allah ka sanya alkhairi a cikinsa, Allah ka biya mana dukkan bukatun alkhairi, waɗanda da suka zo ubangiji Allah ka bari su gidajen su lahiya, Allah ka wa mala'iya zama lahiya. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
The national anthem, Your Excellency. Amma ka san ko za mu samu yanzu ba gidan ga an kai ba yanzu su dai ok su da suna ok to shikenan su ba bukatar kula ba bukatar kula ko mu je sai shi ne kuma magana to mu je da sai interview can to ina ganin haka ba amma da na hada mai za su yi to amma a bari sai an je can ko ta na yi Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you, distinguished personalities.
Hello there. This brings us to the end of the official inauguration of the Sokoto State Economic Advisory Council, officially being performed by the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto FCNA. On behalf of the production team, the crew, I am Dalhatu Abdullahi Safi Al-Magoli, thanking you for being with us all this while and saying bye for now.